everybody, welcome to episode number 39 of the Reseller Stew. Today we're going to be talking about staying motivated and preventing burnout, because we all...
Sorry.
What is that noise? Oh, somebody's popular. How's everybody doing this week?
Good.
Good. Busy. Busy is good.
Yeah, busy.
You have been rocking it out, Robin. I sent Robin a message this morning because I think, like, you've just been working really hard. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, she has been.
It was a really sweet message, but I don't want to talk about it because it made me tear up and my makeup is on point today.
How's everybody's sales going? Mine kind of like dropped off at the end of the weekend, and then they've just been pretty steady though. I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. Nothing like big kaboom, but I don't have anything big kaboom really listed right now.
Yeah.
Are your sales pretty steady right now?
They fluctuate.
I'm talking to myself.
They fluctuate.
Yeah, my sales are awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. Like,
I'm very number oriented right now, so I've been checking like what my sales are for the last 7 days. Quite honestly, more than what I should, but they've been fluctuating anywhere between 5 and 6. If they get above 6, I'm gonna have a good day. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been keeping track in my little book, but I'm gonna be keeping even more track, like on a regular basis, between like on a daily basis. That's what I was actually working on this morning, was printing out like a little expense sheet to put in my planner. And I want to keep up with how much I'm spending personally and how much I'm spending on my business. And even though I use my tracker and I keep all my costs of goods and all that stuff, it's not the same, because I'm only keeping track of what I sold cost of goods, not like what's sitting over here in this wagon, you know. So
Right.
it's not, so I want to keep more accurate. This is what I spent, and then this is what I sold, and then this is what. I'm trying to budget, y'all. It's really hard.
Have we acknowledged that everybody looks goofy today?
Hey.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Well, you know.
Tonya wanted us to dress up today. Witch hats.
Yeah.
Which I didn't have any of.
None of us did, apparently.
Because Tonya, don't you do an annual event, right?
I do. It is a Witches and Wine soiree, and this will be the 4th one that I'm doing this year. And it's, what are you doing?
Drinking.
Yeah, my girlfriends come over and, you know, we drink wine and we talk and we eat, and it's just a really good time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Just had to refresh.
Yeah, we've talked about that in like private. I have a hard time doing any type of event. Like, I get really stressed out. Like, I'm like, nobody's going to come, and I'm going to make this food, and then nobody's going to come, and then I'm going to be sad.
Yeah. Well, don't get me wrong. I'm totally stressed out. I mean, big time. But, and I get this way every single year, like we were talking about yesterday. But I always, you know, when it gets right down to it, always manage to pull it off. So.
Yeah. When I worked for the nonprofit, I used to work for a domestic violence program, and we did charity events and stuff numerous times throughout the year. And I was one of the people who helped out with that. And yeah, it's very stressful, and I don't ever want to do it again. I'll help, but I don't want to be over, you know, planning events. So it takes a special person, Tonya.
Yeah, well, it's just once a year, right? So once a year, my house gets a really good deep cleaning.
Yeah.
I would have totally hired somebody. I would have just been like, Maid service, would you like to come and deep clean my home for me?
Well, I'm totally going to block off my eBay room. Like, I'm going to put like one of those, what do you call them? The door covers. So you can't even walk in here or see it. Nobody wants to see it anyway. It's just a mess. So, yeah.
That's crazy pants. Yeah. I couldn't. I'm more power to you, Tonya. I can't. Stress me out. I'm sorry, I just got really distracted by something. Okay, so anyway.
I think we're all slightly distracted. Sorry, guys.
I just got back here. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
I don't know. I'll sing. You want me to sing?
Okay, so
I'll sing.
Let's go ahead and get into our regular weekly topics. Everybody, did you go shopping this week, April?
Not a ton. Not a lot. Hardly any at all.
Nothing? You're a liar. You're a liar. Because I just remembered that you bought some stuff and it was a lot of it. See, he's holding out again.
But I thought that was last week.
Since the last show.
Since the last show.
I bought a lot of puzzles. I got puzzles everywhere. I'm like up to my eyeballs in puzzles.
She bought 80 puzzles. Don't let her try to rip you off.
No, it was like way more than 80. Like I probably bought 80 the first time, my first trip, and then I probably bought like another 60 more.
All right.
It's out of control. No, Goodwill had a bunch of. They're sealed, so they're all sealed. They're new.
Wow.
And some of them are really, really awesome, but I overdid it as I always do.
Are they going to go to Amazon or eBay?
Amazon as much as possible.
Yeah.
And then some to eBay, and then the rest, as Deb suggested, I'm going to donate to a nursing home.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
If you ever get puzzles that are just like a bad buy, or they're, like they weren't what you thought they were, or you don't really want to put them together because they were opened, or whatever, homes are a great place to drop off puzzles because people want to do them. They want to put them together.
Definitely. And probably magazines too, huh?
I used to take my magazines over to the community clinic because they never had any magazines in their waiting room.
Yeah.
And there's like this website, it's called Rewards Gold, and you can just answer this really short survey. It's like a 4-question survey. And they'll give you free subscriptions to magazines.
Yeah. I have
Cool.
Okay, so I used to have like 14 magazines come into my house, every month, and I'm like, okay, I don't need, what's that magazine that's for men? Starts with an M.
Men's magazine. I'm just kidding.
Yes, Robin. Maxim.
Yeah.
And like Latina and like Martha Stewart magazine and all these other ones. The only ones I would read was Family Circle, I think, but I take them over there and drop them off, and the library takes them too, magazines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, did you go shopping, Miss Robin?
The last time I went shopping was on Friday, and I think I did really super well, and I made a video. So I spent $99 and some change. 2 of those items was for my girls, but the rest of it was to resell, and I've already sold like 3 or 4 things out of the haul.
Nice.
Yeah, so go see my video.
Meow. Who's calling you? Somebody calling you? No.
It's not me.
I am confused. Oh, yeah, it was me. I've got way too many windows open, and I really need to close them. Hi, I'm busy right now. I'm just like a bear on YouTube. Tonya, do you go shopping?
Yeah, I got a couple things. Yeah.
That's like a silly question. Stop asking that.
Look at this cute little thing I picked up. Isn't it cute?
Oh, those are the little righty toys.
Oh, it's so cute. Only paid $4.99 for it. And I looked on eBay. They go for okay money, but I think I'm going to put it in my booth. Maybe for
What
like...
are they called?
I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Is it Rody? It's Italian made. R-O-D-Y.
R-O-D-Y?
Yeah.
Okay. Of course,
and
right?
It's, yeah. Made in Italy.
I see those things all the time, and I've never bothered to, like, look them up.
They're so stinking cute.
I just saw one on Saturday.
Did you? What color was it?
I don't know. I didn't look. I didn't even touch it because I didn't, like, put a value on it. Trying to do some research right now.
I got something else. You want me to wait or show it now?
Show it now.
Okay. So, and then I picked up this Gravedigger truck. It's like that Poofa. What do you say? How do you say it, Deb? Poofa Loompa, or how do you say that? Puffalump.
Puffalump.
Yeah, I paid $1.99 for it, and I looked on eBay, and one just like it sold for $39.99. So we'll see.
That's neat.
It's different.
Yeah. So I'm looking up these little roadies. I should have been buying them, I guess.
Yeah, they're super cute.
Show us.
Yeah, let me share. The solds are right at $20 plus shipping.
Oh, those are adorable.
Yeah, which is not like it's going to be hard to ship. I mean, put it in a poly bag, a big poly bag.
Yeah, you know, mine's marked 1984.
Oh, that one's the expensive one because I was just looking at that. Here's the vintage one that went for $60.
Right, that's why I was saying pricing it a little bit higher.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, you got a great one then. I need to see. This is why I love doing this show because I learn things.
Wow.
I seriously, I have passed by these things all the time. Like I see them 5-10 times a year.
And people are probably just trying to get rid of them. Like, whatever you want to give me.
Yeah, because they take up space. You know, they're like a little righty toy. My friend has 2 of them at her house. Her kids are 7 and 10.
I know, that's so funny because yesterday when Madeline came home, she was like, "What's this?" And she grabbed a hold of it and she was bouncing around in the kitchen. I'm like, "You can't keep that. I'm selling it."
Oh.
Oh, I closed down my YouTubes. I can't even see what people are doing. I went shopping on Saturday. Huh? Go ahead. I'm trying to get YouTube back up anyway.
I'd stepped away for a second and didn't realize you hadn't talked about your shopping trip yet. So go ahead.
Yes, I went shopping on Saturday. I did a haul video yesterday because I was just bringing the stuff in. And so I guess the best thing that I bought out of all of that, if you didn't watch it, was I guess these boots.
Oh, those are so fabulous.
Very pretty.
And apparently somebody told me in the comments of the video that embroidery is big in this fall.
Yes, it is.
So I don't know anything about fashion.
What brand are those?
I'm wearing a t-shirt and a bear head. Beverly Feldman. They're Beverly Feldman.
Oh, sounds fancy.
It does.
Yeah, I looked them up and there wasn't any brown ones. They only had black. And the last pair that were used, they sold for, I think, $90.
That's awesome.
I guess their going price, I think, is $60. I'm going to take them and get them re-tipped because the little stiletto tip is messed up on one of them. It's like half gone where you can see the nail. And it doesn't cost that much to get them re-tipped. So I'm going to go ahead and get them re-tipped. Beverly Feldman.
Beverly Feldman. Okay.
Yeah, She has some, here, I'll show you. She does a lot of embroidery type boots. See, here's the black version of the ones I have.
Oh, neat.
And then, like, here's some booties.
Shooties.
Oh, look at those.
Shooties. I'm so sorry. Shooties.
I love them.
And see, here's some taller ones. Those are adorable.
Totally wear those with some like tights and a cute little dress, and you're fabulous. Like, there's my roses on my feet.
I know. It's so awesome.
They're very cute.
Yeah, here's some tan versions of the. What kind of like robotic galactic legs are these? That's so bizarre. Hold on, I gotta click on this. Weird. Anyway,
pretty.
sorry, I was kind of distracted.
Those are some interesting inserts there that they have in there, right?
That's what I was looking at. That's what I was saying. I was like, what is the deal with these inserts? Anyway, so I bought, that was, I guess, the biggest buy that I had. And then I bought a bunch of, ooh, I'm getting hot. I bought a bunch of stuff. I bought a bunch of appliances to part out. I got the fan on and everything. I'm like breaking a sweat. Okay. So, yeah, so I spent probably about $65 on the stuff that I bought. I bought more personal items than I really thought that I did, but my daughter ended up with like a jacket and 4 shirts and a pair of boots and a pair of tennis shoes, and they were like brand new tennis shoes, and they're really cute. She likes them a lot. So, but anyway, I got to get that listed, and I ended up spending my morning trying to make that stupid planner page because I went to Michael's to buy the insert and they didn't have any. So I was like, oh, I'll just make one, and then I spent 2 hours doing that when I could have paid $10 for them. Story of my life. Is there anything going on in the chat? Because I don't have mine up and I never could get back to it.
I'm not good at this.
People just talking amongst themselves.
Somebody's talking about ramen in their desk. They're starving.
Sounds like our audience.
You guys are awesome.
Okay. All right, mute. Okay, I got it back up. Okay, pause. Okay, I'm like really distracted today. Yeah, okay, in the chat they were mentioning, I saw that you're going to be on eBay Radio. I just found out about that about 5 minutes before the show went live because I was really late sending in my information. I didn't send it until yesterday. And normally they request it like a week in advance. Like I needed to have it to them by Thursday. So I just assumed that I was too late and I wasn't going to be on. And maybe that was my anxiety doing that on purpose. And I couldn't get into my email this weekend anyway, because I don't know, Yahoo had a hack and then they wanted me to change my password and they never would send me the security code. It was a pain. So like, so I thought I wasn't going to be on, but then I saw the Twitter alert 5 minutes before we went live. So I guess I'm on today at 2:15 Central Standard Time. I will be talking about parts.
Well, you have fresh machines right there that you need to part out, so.
I got fresh. You know, my brain works so weird. Like I couldn't sleep last night and then all of a sudden like pinged into my head about something I wanted to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, but I didn't write it down, and then now I don't remember what it was. Ooh, somebody.
Uh-oh. Looks like Robin.
A new brand that I learned about in that haul that I made on Friday.
What brand is that?
A shirt, Habitat, Clothes to Live In.
Clothes to Live In shirt. Did you buy that at the bins?
No, I actually bought it at the regular Goodwill. It cost me $4. It just sold for $25 and some change. I do free shipping.
Nice.
Shipping on it will cost like $2.60. I'll take that.
That's awesome.
Nice.
These are very attractive clothes.
There's like this whole sub community of people that like the lagging look and stuff like that, and that kind of
Yeah,
fits into their
very
clothing, I think.
boxy and big.
Yeah, they're like flax. The people that like to wear stuff that's made out of flax and I
Yeah.
don't know. Anyway,
It's not a very like nice body.
yeah, it's very flowy, very
Yeah.
Casual, very loose.
I'm trying to be nice.
She's like, yeah, it's ugly. It's ugly.
It's ugly. They don't look good on you.
I actually really liked the shirt that I sold. And it wasn't in my
Really? I
size,
didn't
so I didn't have to battle with myself. So that was fun.
Yeah, they're just really boxy, and I don't like button-up shirts on women anyway. Unless they're tapered, I don't think they look very good.
I'm trying
Like if it's
to
just like a
learn.
plain box button-up shirt,
Yeah.
yeah, they have to be tapered. They look much nicer.
I'm trying to learn not to wear like clothes that are too big for me because they literally just make me look bigger.
Right.
But that's what I gravitate towards. The big, nice, flowy, clothes.
It's comfortable.
Yeah, it's very comfortable. And I can move and, chase after my 3-year-old and do all the work I've
Breathe.
got to do all day and breathe without having to tug and pull at my clothes all the freaking time.
So let's go ahead and get into sales. April, did you have any really good sales this week? No, not really.
A couple of days ago, on the 20th, whatever day that was, I sold a lot of shirts that I've had listed forever. And I don't even know why they've been listed this long, because they've always had more than 5 watchers. Nobody wanted to buy them. Eventually, somebody paid $110 for them.
Nice.
What brand were they? You said?
They were Bobby Jones, and most of them were made in Italy.
Oh, I don't know that brand.
They're
I
very
don't know.
nice golf shirts. If you see them, you'll think to yourself, these are very nice golf shirts.
So how many did you have lotted up together?
8. There was 8 of them.
Sometimes that's a tip that you've had, right? Like whenever you have a brand that's not really selling individually, lotting them up into groups of, 4 or 5, or however many, you can definitely make your money out of them when you paying,
I'm getting
a couple
ready.
dollars a piece for them.
I'm getting ready to try an experiment with I think my mic's up too high. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to try with some suits that I picked up last night. There was about 7 of them, and I bought all 7 of them, but they're huge. They're like a size 54. The measurements they're interesting measurements, but I don't want to list 7 suits. I don't. So I'm going to do like 2 or 3 lots.
Oh, I can't wait to see how they do.
Robin,
Me
what was
too.
your good sell this week?
I sold those rag and bone boots I talked about last week.
Oh yeah, let me get those up.
I sold the rag and bone boots. I listed them. I accepted a best offer of $60 on Poshmark. Poshmark is awesome that way. And they can send you a offer on anything that you list. And I like the way that it tells you what your profit is going to be after the Poshmark discount. So fees. So it makes it easy to be like, am I going to take that? But
All right, this might be hard to see because it's kind of little, but those are the booties. Because you showed them last week,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
So,
Poshmark doesn't have shipping fees either, like to you.
Right.
That's a good return then, $48.
Yeah, since I got them from the bins.
That's
So I like that.
awesome.
Yeah. And then I sold a Burberry's of London men's sweater on eBay for $49.95.
And that would be this one.
I got that from the bins too.
Very nice.
Yep. That was my 2 best sales for last week.
What about you, Miss Tonya?
Well, my best one came from Amazon this week, and it was a set of 4 Christmas coffee mugs, the brand Vochterbach, and they sold for $59.99.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to come up here. This is a brand when I used to just like specialize in plush and coffee cups, I was constantly looking for this brand because they just sell so well. The holiday ones, the Christmas ones. I mean, you can sell one mug for over $20.
Yeah, it's a good brand.
Yeah, that's a great sell. I didn't get my stuff up yet. I'm a mess today. I spent all of my brain power dressing up like a bear. And this is it. This is all I got. This is the end of my day because I used it all on this.
You're not going to go grocery shopping? Come on.
You know, I could. And I'm sure somebody would give me a compliment. They're like, oh, look, it's so cute. And I'm like, no, I just like this every day. It's my thing. You know, I finally sold that Luby's book. I remember talking about it a long time ago, and I was like, oh, it's like an $80 book. And I did have it priced up pretty high. And then I've just been slowly lowering the price because I'm like, this just needs to go. Because, you know, I've been repricing things. So I repriced it down to like $27. And so it sold for $27 plus shipping. So it went for $38.45. And of course, it went to somebody in Dallas.
That's so funny. Is that the one with the little girl on the front?
Yeah, that's the one with the little girl in the front.
Yeah, I've got one of those on my booth right now, I think for about $25. Maybe I should put it
You
on
might
eBay.
want to just go ahead and list it because
Yeah.
I sold mine for $27 plus shipping.
Yeah, I'll grab it when I go out there this week.
Oh, here's one. Oh, hang on, I don't want to show his name. I have my eBay set up on my orders that it shows me the customer's name, like their actual name, not their username, because it's easier to match up the labels with the orders.
That's a good idea.
And so, but I didn't want to share his name. I bought this last week. It was one of the 3 things that I bought on Wednesday. And it literally sold in 5 minutes. I priced it very competitively. I paid $4.99 for it. And I mean, when I say 5 minutes, I mean 5 minutes. It was gone. It was like I listed it, cha-ching, gone, bye. So
that's nice.
So $34.95 plus shipping. It went in a medium flat rate box. That was the easiest way to ship it because it's just an odd shape. So trying to get this all in the box and you think, oh, I'll remove the handle. No, that's just one long screw. So it literally, like, if you take the handle off, it gives you like 1 more inch. You know,
Wow.
it's like,
right.
Yeah. And I don't know if I had anything else that was worth talking about. I need to do my sales update. I'm falling really behind.
Me too.
I was trying to catch up. I was doing really good. I did like 2 in 1 week, and I think I'm almost up to October. But then last night I remembered I didn't even do August at all. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do like 1 big video for August before they drop off because it's going to be 90 days and I'm going to lose all those listings. So yeah. I think I'm going to do 1 big video this week for August before they go away. Let's see if I had anything else special that sold. I don't think I did. Everything was pretty low dollar. Yeah, pretty low dollar stuff. Nothing spectacular. Just breads and butters and cinnamons.
You're making me hungry.
No. Where'd she go? She just dropped off.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Come back. Come back.
What do y'all think of my clown look?
I like
I
it.
think that is a pretty creepy clown, actually.
With the hearts?
Yes, I think that's partially what makes it even creepier.
It's appropriate for Halloween this year, I think.
There we go.
I'm online and not actually trick-or-treating. There's Deb.
I got an error. It says error loading this page on my side.
That's weird.
Yeah, I can't see anything. I can only see us little 4 thumbnails at the bottom, but I can't see the screen. It just says there's an error loading your app. This app couldn't open because it didn't provide required information. I don't know what that means. Okay, there we go.
Well, you're back. You're back. Yay.
Sorry.
Adam says you went into hibernation.
I did. I took a nap. It has actually been 8 months. You guys don't know, but
Surprise!
it's now April. You know.
I just wanted to let you guys know I've got to leave in 10 minutes. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. So
That's
I want you
okay.
to go ahead and tell us first, since you've got to go.
Okay.
Especially now, I really want to know from you too. Because you have gone into like super hyper mode in listing and working and trying to be very on task.
Yeah.
So how are you preventing that burnout? And I'm not talking about like I don't feel like working, but I'll push through. I'm talking about like I know how hard it is to be like, hey,
I have to make myself stop working. Like it was something that I had to get in the habit of, and I think I've gotten better at it the last couple of days, but I just have to stop working at a certain time during the day and come out of my bedroom, because that's where I work, and sit in the living room and chill in front of the TV for a little bit before it's time for me to switch mom mode on and go cook dinner and clean and do bath time and stuff. So I just have to have a little bit of time to where I transition. I think that helps a lot. And then quite honestly, I have a fabulous TV show I've been watching at night and my Oreos. So I just have to take some time in the evening to relax and not think too much about work. And just make sure I'm really productive during the day, because if I'm not productive, if I'm not productive during the day, then relaxing in the evening just doesn't happen, because then I just feel like crap and I don't relax.
Right.
So
I think that's a problem that I have. So I totally understand that, because when I'm not productive during the day, so then I don't know how to turn it off.
Right.
You know, there isn't an end time for me. There isn't I've completed these tasks and now my day is done.
Yeah. I'm just trying to treat it like a regular job. Because I think that just having regular hours like that helps people that don't do this for a living not feel like they just work all the freaking time.
Yeah, because if it also keeps you focused on your time, you know, because you know you have it from here to here and that's it. You know, it's like how Holly was talking about, because her time is so limited. I can't believe she gets so much done. I'm sorry that she's not here today, because I can't believe she gets so much done in such a short amount of just focused time.
Right.
Comes with having all them kids. You learn how to the little shortcuts and the little, what's worth it and what's not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely got her time concentrated. You know,
Yeah.
ain't no water added to that time. So, what other than like, have you had a time in the last month or two that you've really felt like the light has burnt out?
I have, but I'm a very I'm very motivated by my duty to. So what really just helps me during those times is go take a shower and take a minute, refocus, regroup, and remember why you're doing this, and then go get it done so that you can relax this evening.
And eat those Oreos.
Yeah, but I think that it's different now, because whenever this was just something I did to supplement income, whenever I felt burnout, like I really just didn't want to, I would just lay around the house. But I don't really have that option anymore. So if I feel like not doing it, I've just got to go take a few minutes to regroup and just freaking do it.
Yeah, that's great advice.
Yeah.
That's really good. And I think I've seen you before when you're like, I don't really feel like doing anything. And then you're just like, no, I'm going to go take a shower and put my makeup on. Yeah. And I think that's, that's huge, because I mean, I've been talking about this with a lot of people lately, and there's just something about getting yourself dressed and going and presentable that changes everything, even if you're just at home. And for some reason, you end up wanting to leave. Yeah. You're like, I'm going to go to the store right now, when you didn't even want to get out of your pajama pants,
Mm-hmm.
So
it makes a big difference.
Awesome. Yeah, it does. It totally does. And I think that's a thing that a lot of people fall into that work from home. They're like, oh, I love working in my pajamas. Just wear my yoga pants every day. And yeah, that's great. That's awesome. It also, I think, really weighs on your morale, you know, because you just get really frumpy and everything you have has a stain on it. Like.
Yep.
What about you, April? This was your topic. What do you tell us? How do you prevent your burnout? How do you stay motivated?
There's still a lot of stuff that I haven't found ever. There's still a lot of things that I'm looking for. I haven't even found a Starbucks mug, so
you
I'm
have
obviously
a list.
Not done. Yeah, I do. I have a list, and I just kind of approach it from the perspective of it's always something to learn, and that's what makes it fun. And I like being a student, and there's no better way to be a student than to get paid for it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So,
I like having the list thing so you can check stuff off.
It's the reseller bucket list, right? It's like
Yep.
That's
I
neat.
found the unicorn.
Right?
Yeah, like one of those old school Ralph Lauren snow vests.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Some of those like old school pieces, man. The big color block Tommy Hilfiger. I'm still looking for that joint in yellow.
Right?
One of these days, you're gonna pop up on like a little garage sale. You're gonna be like, you missed your turn, and for some reason you went down this back way, and then there's this garage sale of this guy that was on point back in like 1984, and he's gonna be like, I'm leaving the country, everything's $1. And then April's just gonna be like, I'm done.
Yeah. Yes. I will retire for a minute.
That would be awesome. That would be so great. It was like, because that happens.
Yes, it would.
Because I went to garage sale. It was an estate sale, and I don't go to them, but it was down the street from my house, and it was a couple years ago. And this was a guy that he was a runner. So he had like every old school tracksuit from like 1978 to like 1992, just in the closet, just there, just lined up. Yeah. So, I mean, stuff happens.
My story like that, the month that I decided that I was going to start reselling to supplement income, there was an estate sale for this doctor that passed away. And I went, and his wife was very, very fashionable. And I got everything from Kate Spade wallets that were brand new with the tags to antique medical books that were like all freaky and crazy looking.
They can bring big money.
Yeah, I did super awesome. And that's when I really started, okay, I'm going to buy all this stuff and then I'm going to flip it. And that's how I actually started with that estate sale. So things like that.
Yeah, I think that's the benefit of some of the like privately run estate sales, like when it's just the kids trying to get rid of Meemaw stuff.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Professional estate sales, I don't, but even me, not as a garage seller, I still am interested. I don't go, but I'm interested in the like privately ran ones because they don't care. They're just trying to get rid of the stuff. You know.
All right, you guys, I'm going to bounce. I'll see y'all later.
Bye.
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 So, what about you, Tonya? How do you like when you're getting down and you're just like, I just can't. I don't even want anything to do with any of this eBay stuff right now. What do you do?
I go shop some more.
Of course.
Yes.
You.
No, but seriously, I think that if you start suffering from reseller burnout, one of the best things that you can do is try a new platform. You know, spend a day just working on Poshmark because it's really hot right now, and a lot of people are starting to get their feet wet with it, and it kind of gets you excited again to be making money online. So I would suggest doing that, or go build up your inventory on Etsy for a day or two. Just change it up.
That's a suggestion that I used to make to people, and I do it myself. I go shopping and I go to an area or items that I don't typically buy. Those aren't my things. You know, that's why all of a sudden I ended up with vintage bed sheets. You know, I don't sell vintage bed sheets, but I was bored. I had lost my little light. I was like, God, I got to find something else to sell here because I'm bored. I would just wander over to different sections of the stores, and one week I might pick up, you know, baseball caps, and one week I might pick up, you know, candle holders. You know, you just never know. And it doesn't mean I'm going to get into that area. It's just something new to learn.
Yes.
You know, and it kind of gets you out of a rut where you're like, look, another pair of shoes and another pair of shoes and another pair of shoes, you know. So
yeah,
I think that's a great idea. Just learn something new. Yeah. I mean, learn a new platform.
Thrifty Paper Garden says that linens are lucrative, and they can be. Like, I love to sell the vintage pillowcases, and I have a ton of them that I've kept for myself because they're so much softer than the ones you can buy today, I think. I just love them.
Because they're the fabric of our lives.
And I like the prints, too. I like the vintage prints.
Yeah.
I have vintage sheets listed right now.
What kind?
And I'll have to look. I'll show you. It begins with a W. The brand begins with a W. Wham. Hold on. What?
Yeah, I picked up like some vintage Sesame Street and Mickey Mouse Disney stuff and Hercules, Lion King, Rugrats, and yeah, I've sold through like half of it. I just this week sold the Coca-Cola Bear sheet that I had. It went global shipping program, so I don't know where it was going, but it wasn't Australia, the UK, or Canada. I did change my global shipping program. So remember I did that video about changing it, and then it was global shipping program to everything, and then just shipping to Canada yourself. I went ahead and updated it this week to in Australia that I would ship to myself and everybody else program. And at first I was like, you know, why did I do that? Because I spent years just shipping internationally, like no problem, you know. But like I got an order from like, I don't even know where this country was. And I was like, you know, the peace of mind and just knowing like, hey, this is just going to ship off to Kentucky and that's all I got to worry about was worth it. And it's still sold.
It is.
I mean, I have had more international sales in the past 2 months than I have had in the last year. I was shipping everything myself. I've gotten really good at saying shipping everything myself instead of saying ship myself. So, and I gotta do my hair, and I gotta put makeup on.
That's why you need to get some ball caps.
I could just wear my bear head.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, screw the makeup. I just put the bear head on. You said they said that we disappeared.
Yeah.
Did we disappear?
It says we're back now. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, maybe Google is just being funky today.
Boo.
It was being
I'm
funky
taking
on
off
me
my
yesterday. Like the end of my video, my whole face just went fuzzy for no reason at all. I looked like I had been like water painted. Like if it was a water painting of me. So I've been working on that. I've dealt with through the last 5 years. I'm coming up on my 5-year anniversary of having an eBay business, y'all.
Yay.
Yay. I won prizes and candies and presents, and I don't like candies, but I won presents. Yeah. Over the past 5 years, I have gone through just like roller coaster of just like, yay, eBay, I'm gonna do awesome. And then I turn around and I'm like, man, this sucks and I don't want to do this crap no more. and so I think it's just, I think that's why I changed my business so often. It was like I was changing my business like every 8 months, you know, doing something else, changing my model, changing my this, changing my that, because otherwise I was just getting, I'm that kind of person that regular jobs, once I hit a peak where it was like, oh, I'm the #1 sales rep, I quit. You know, like once I hit like a peak, it was like, well, there's really nothing else for me to do now, so I'm going to go do something else. And with eBay, it was kind of like I did with parts, where I was like, okay, I got this parts thing down. I'm not going to do parts anymore. Why? That was stupid. You know, like that was the stupidest move. My business dropped so like, boom. I lost like sales just making that dumb decision because I was bored. So I think me just working on staying motivated in my personal life is going to help me in my business life.
Yeah.
So me being, you know, having an outside interest, because whenever it's really easy for me to fall into a day of I come into the office, I'm in here at 8, and then I meander around the whole day, and then by 1 o'clock I start shipping, and then I turn around and I'm like, oh, I might list something. Oh, let me take a pictures, maybe not. Oh, let me fiddle around with this thing, and oh, it's time to eat something for dinner, and then, you know, and then so it's like it runs for like a 12-hour period where I haven't really accomplished anything. They have a beginning point or a stopping point, and my day just kind of ran together and I accomplished nothing. So I think having something else to do and personal kind of motivation is going to kind of help with my business. And it has been, actually.
Definitely.
It's working. I like my face. I'm going to just leave it. So, did we have any questions in the chat or anything?
Let's see.
Before we close.
Question for April. April wants to know, no, Katka wants to know how April cleans her shoes.
I don't really do that anymore. I got out of the shoe cleaning business long ago. If it requires anything more than like a casual wipe down,
right,
I just can't even pick it up. I can't do that.
A good person to follow for shoes is Robert Burns. He is Mr. Shoe Guy on YouTube, so you might want to check him out, Katka.
Yep. I got out of the shoe cleaning business as well. I really don't pick up anything that needs to be cleaned extensively. I'll clean the sole off if it's dirty. I did have to clean out those witch mules that I bought because the previous owner had like animals. I think it was cat, because cat hair seems to just needle into things. It just like punctures through the fabric and you can't get it out. So I took, some tape and was, blotting up the hair, and then I took a vegetable brush from Dollar Tree. I've taken the grater off, and it's just a vegetable brush, and I just use it because it's really stiff, and I just like that. It's gonna make that noise. and cleans. I use those brushes a lot, actually. So they're kind of gross. I need to buy another one. Anything else?
Fran says, can you guys make that a topic for a week? Resellers bucket list.
Yeah. Oh, like what is our unicorn item? Or like what are those highly desirables that not everybody can find?
Yes, I think that would be fun.
Yeah,
it would be. I'd have to prepare and do some research.
Me too.
I like it
that I'm currently looking for. There are a couple of things that I kind of always check for when I'm at the store. Mm-hmm. When I'm like, maybe they might have one. Nope. Mothers of Dragons mentioned Folex. I actually just bought 128 fluid ounce bottle of Folex on Amazon for $20. It's in there in a box. So yeah, because I've actually been using an excessive amount of my Folex to clean my backdrop because I wasn't putting it up, just like sitting on the table, and they're sitting on top of my backdrop, and then I take them off, and then I have stains and stuff all over my backdrop. But since it's made of drapery fabric, it's really, I just spray it down with the Folex and it's good to go. Yeah. Anybody have anything special going on this week? I think, is there anything special going on this week?
What's going to be?
I need to get my whiskers down here.
It's going to be really special when I get a shipment sent out to Amazon.
Yeah, you and me both.
Me too.
That's going to be that's going to be a special day.
It will be a special day for me as well. And I think me, Tonya, and you need to like have a little party.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because I told you guys my Amazon shipment that I thought was only sitting here for 2 months had been sitting here since July the 26th. I went to look. I was like, let me add these diapers to this shipping plan I had. And I opened it up, and I'm like, where'd my shipping plan go? I'm like, they only have this one from like July. Where'd my shipping plan go? And then I click on it, and it's all of my stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, it's been since July.
Oh man. I have like a whole bag of socks that I bought RA, and they've been in my living room for like 3-4 months at this point. It's ridiculous.
I need to go through before I send this stuff in and like check the prices, because I'm pretty sure things have changed in the last 4 months.
Yeah, me too. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully for the better.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to go ahead and close out for the day. I'm going to wear my bare head for the rest of the day.
I think it's really going to pump you up for the eBay radio.
I like going like this.
Yes.
So, anyway. All right. Well, this was a really silly show. But we don't claim to be serious or know anything, so we're good. And okay, well, I guess we will find a week that we'll do the bucket list. That sounds like a really fun kind of show, but I need to do some research and figure out, like, because I know that there's things in the back of my head, but they're not like up here, so I can't really name them off.
I think we should all bring like 3, because whatever thing we mention is probably going to have like, other stuff that's similar to. So 3
Exactly.
each. Yeah.
Sounds
That's
good.
what's up.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for spending your hour listening to us giggle at each other. And have a really fantastic week. I hope everybody has really awesome sales. Thank you so much. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Bye.